What would Beyoncé do?
What would Beyoncé do?
What would Beyoncé
What would Beyoncé do?
What would Beyoncé do?
That one move no one saw coming. Like, who would have expected the Queen of Pop to show up in a presidential campaign? Everyone was left in awe when Kamala Harris made a bold move during her first presidential campaign, with the most liberating song of all time. Exactly. It's Beyoncé and her ultimate anthem, Freedom.
We choose freedom.
This empowering anthem has always been a go-to for everyone, from women's empowerment campaigns to the black community and any cause fighting for freedom. But it blew everyone away when Kamala Harris launched her presidential campaign with this anthem. Hitting the mark, Harris is definitely channeling that powerful, fearless, and unbreakable leader vibe. But what's making Beyoncé allow her song to be used as a political rallying cry? Wait, why is she even stepping into these political issues? Isn't she aware of the risks of getting her hands dirty in this game? Or, unlike Taylor Swift, is this a calculated risk that's going to benefit her in the long run? Politics is surely not for beginners. We're gonna answer all these questions in this video, so stick around.
We're a brand new channel, so we really appreciate your support. If you like our content and want to see more, please click the subscribe button and get notified when we post new videos. Thanks for watching.
Early Beyoncé. Let's first take an insight of Beyoncé's wild career. Perhaps she's been thinking about joining politics for a very long time. Her birth name is Beyoncé Giselle Knowles, which many of you may not know. She was part of a hardworking family from childhood, with her parents guiding her every step. From the beginning of her career, her dad was her manager, and her mom, the fashion icon, was her rock and stylist. When she was just 8 years old, she met Latavia Robertson at an audition, and together they formed a group called Girls Time, with a few other girls. However, this was just the beginning of Beyoncé's rise to fame. The group later rebranded as Destiny's Child, with LaToya Luckett, Latavia Robertson, Kelly Rowland, and of course, Beyoncé. The group delivered powerful performances and lyrics that we still remember today after decades, like Say My Name, Survivor, and Bootylicious. Beyoncé, the solo queen. After the group disbanded, it paved the way for Beyoncé's solo career. Queen Bey launched her solo journey with her debut album, Dangerously in Love. This gave us Beyoncé, the Queen Bey, the solo star, and there's been no turning back since then. In fact, she is simply irreplaceable. In 2008, she released her third solo album, I Am Sasha Fierce. This album was not just a collection of songs, but a representation of Beyoncé's personality. The title itself describes Beyoncé's alter ego, which is more powerful, more glamorous, more sensual, and more outspoken.
I realized it had two different sounds. One represented who I really am, and one sounded like my alter ego, so I decided to split it into two.
She is not just herself, but a queen who always inspires other women to claim their thrones. Remember 2011 when the Pure Fire Run the World Girls was released? This song truly inspires women to embrace themselves and believe in their own power and capability to achieve their goals. Even today, this song is an anthem for feminist movements.
Who run the world? Girls, girls. Who run the world? Girls, who run the world?
The fierce face of Bey isn't limited to women's empowerment. She also speaks openly about other critical issues in the country. In 2016, she made a statement with Formation, which was impossible to ignore. She dropped truth bombs with powerful declarations about race, identity, and resistance. The Raw music video was like, let's not sugarcoat things and talk about real issues. From the haunting references to Hurricane Katrina to the raw energy of the Black Lives Matter movement, every frame is loaded with meaning.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi, catch my fly and my cocky fresh.
Beyoncé challenges systemic oppression while celebrating black culture with unapologetic pride. This song is a rallying cry for justice and empowerment. When you watch that video, you feel like you're part of something bigger, something that ignites passion and change. There was nothing new about Beyoncé breaking charts, but her album Lemonade was surely groundbreaking. This album was not just about heartbreak. It specifically addressed civil rights and other political issues. Beyoncé chose to represent African American culture globally and discuss important societal issues, from feminism to racial injustice to civil rights and everything else that matters. To emphasize that it's all genuine, recall the moment when Beyoncé chose to promote the Black Lives Matter campaign, despite her mother doubting she would succeed. The Queen responded, saying, "I have worked very hard to get to the point where I have a true voice. At this point in my life and career, I have a responsibility to do what is best for the world, not what is most popular." This is what we would call the ultimate mic drop. Freedom in Kamala Harris campaign.
Yes, black men as well as white men would be guaranteed the unalienable right.
The second Freedom launched into the industry, it sparked a debate about Beyoncé's political endorsements. She allowed Kamala Harris to use her track from this album in her election campaigns. And in a bold move, Kamala kicked off her first presidential campaign with the background music saying, "Freedom, freedom, where are you?"
We choose freedom.
This powerful song is already an anthem for many campaigns, and now it serves as the ultimate theme song for Kamala Harris at any event or rally. Beyoncé's political views. However, it's not the first time Beyoncé has been open about political endorsements. Besides being vocal about social and political issues, she has also expressed her political alignments. Like in 2012, she wrote a letter to Barack Obama expressing her utmost respect, and she was a political superstar during Obama's campaigns. She hosted fundraisers, wore hoop earrings with his name on them, and even appeared in an Obama campaign ad. Not only does she admire President Obama, but she also admires Michelle Obama and writes letters to her, thanking her for everything she is doing for the country.
I wrote a letter to the First Lady because I wanted her to know that I'm very grateful for everything she's doing for our country.
Moreover, her husband, Jay-Z, was right there with her, actively supporting Obama and even making appearances at rallies. And hey, how can we forget her performance at President Obama's inauguration? Now, the fans keep wondering, why doesn't Beyoncé let Trump use her song, which he evidently did without permission? Another deceptive move by Donald Trump. Stephen Chung, a spokesperson for Trump, posted a video on the social media platform X of Trump walking off the plane after it landed in Michigan with Beyoncé's Freedom playing in the background.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Yeah, freedom, freedom, where are you?
And since this was not permitted, Beyoncé's record label threatened to issue a cease and desist.
It's been reported that Beyoncé's team threatened to send a cease and desist to the Trump campaign over the use of the song, which it reportedly did not receive permission to use.
She's been an advocate for Black Lives Matter, stood up for LGBTQ+ rights, and made it clear that her platform is all about empowering marginalized communities. So, yeah, she's not exactly a Trump fan. That's why she supported Hillary Clinton in the 2016 elections. Expectations from Kamala Harris. Beyoncé has always advocated for justice in her music, expecting the same from Kamala Harris. Harris presents a vision of equal justice for all, reproductive rights for women, the Equality Act, and addressing gun crime, which aligns with Beyoncé's expectations of the political system. For Harris, having Beyoncé in her corner means she should stand by her words and deliver justice to everyone who believes in her. Beyoncé is using her platform for good, and it's inspiring to see an artist not only create incredible art, but also push for real change. Whether you agree with her politics or not, you've got to respect her for standing up for what she believes in. Moreover, this will be an interesting fight to witness. Kamala Harris with Taylor Swift and Beyoncé, and Trump with Elon Musk and Lady Gaga's father supporting him. What do you think about the Queen's decision to support Harris? Is it right, or should she stick to her music? Let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with Beyoncé fans so they can cherish their queen. Thanks for watching.